Hello guys and welcome back to my video. Today we're going to be doing a house clean. Just starting off in the hallway, thought I'd change it up a little bit from me starting usually in my kitchen. And then we're going to head into the middle bathroom. This is on the first floor. This is what I like to call the children's bathroom. This is where the boys do their teeth and all that good stuff. You'll have to excuse me sniffling and maybe if I'm coughing throughout because I am a little bit under the weather. So I'm starting to spray some bleach spray over the toilets, the taps, into the bath, and just going to let that sit while I'm starting with the tidying. There's a few towels on the floor, so I went ahead and folded these up while the bleach sits. Spraying the side down with some disinfectant, and then I had a spider on my hand, that's why I had that little bit of a fluid attack then. So cleaning the windowsill. Start by cleaning the sink, the windowsill and all around the taps. Got the window open, letting the bathroom air. This sink always gets super dirty because this is where they all do their teeth, so there's lots of toothpaste. Wasn't too bad today because I do try and keep on top of it, but I wanted to give it like a really nice deep clean around the plug holes and around the taps. Went in first with my minky, then I go back around with the microfiber cloth, just get all the little bits of dust and stuff. They tend to stick better to the microfiber cloth. Cleaning all the splatters off from around the cabinet. Cleaning the toothbrush holder, that always gets really grimy, so I like to clean that whenever I'm doing a clean. And just dusting off the stuff that I have on the windowsill, like the air freshener and the diffuser. So with the toilet, I don't like to really use anything that I'm going to reuse, so I like to use this toilet roll so that I can just throw it straight down the toilet and not have to worry about it being on like a cloth or anything like that. So the inside of the toilet, I just go around and around the edge. The first time I like to use, like I said, some toilet roll, just put it straight down the toilet, flush it away, and then once like all the grime is off, because this toilet is used by two almost teenage boys, so it is not the cleanest of toilets. There's usually splatters everywhere. So I like to just go in, throw it straight away, and then I go in with the cloth after, because I don't want all of the thick stuff on the cloth. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of something that would just need to be put straight in the bin. So now that that's actually like the thick off, I just go over with the disinfectant and the bleach and just give it a once over, especially around the rim, keep that nice and white. Spray the bath down with some disinfectant and just go all around the edges, try and keep it nice and white. My mind's gone blank about what it's called. What's it called? Like the filler stuff. Don't want to get any like mould or mildew on it. So I like to keep on top of that, keep it nice and clean. And give the tiles a nice clean down too. My little things back, make it look all pretty. just gonna hoover all behind the door, all the bath mat. Sorry guys. I always do these voiceovers really late at night and I have to be quite quiet because everybody is asleep. There is a nice overview of the lovely clean bathroom. I hate that thing on top of the toilet, but it's the boys have stuck it there and now it is just a permanent fixture. So it's an alarm. Oh, I hadn't finished cleaning upstairs, but I remembered that I had descaled the sterilizer, so it had been sat with white vinegar and bicarbonated soda, baking soda, and it had been like descaling, so I remembered I had to go downstairs quickly to clean all of that out so that I could get all the bottles sterilised. So I just quickly came down, set my camera up so you could see me doing this, so that I could get the bottles and that sterilised. But I had actually descaled all this and done it all this morning before I decided that I was filming a cleaning video, but I just wanted to catch the end of it on camera for you to see. So I think we're going to go back upstairs now. Yes, so we're in the girls' room. Finally managed to talk Luke into fixing this drawer. If you've seen my videos, you will have seen that this drawer has just been like hanging off for ages. So finally got Luke to come and fix this for me. Hallelujah! Especially now that the girls like playing in their bedroom a lot more. Like I just didn't want the drawer broken. I feel like it's just not really practical. It's a hazard really. So now that the girls playing there a lot more, I wanted it looking all nice and fixed. So he's doing that while I start tidying up. Literally, I have to tidy up this room every day now because in the mornings they are getting up and playing as he's learnt how to climb out of a cot. So actually the very next day after I filmed this, I did take the side of a cot down and put a bed guard on instead so that she can safely get in and out, but she won't fall out in the night. Because in the mornings she was trying to climb out now to play with snow and it was a bit dangerous for her to climb out of the cot. So you'll probably see that in the next video that I have done her cot now. But yes, firstly getting all this clean washing put away, because when I send the boys upstairs with piles of clean washing, I say I'll just shove it in the girls' rooms. Then I go in later on, sort it into piles, what's winters, what's snows, what's azzies, and then get it all put away. And Luke has fixed the drawer. Thank you, Luke. So now I can crack on with my tidying. So I was trying to figure out how to pull the drawer out without breaking it again, but it was quite sturdy. It didn't break. So I'm just popping some stuff back under there, under the cot. So it's the parts that go on the cot for when you turn it into a cot bed, all the instructions, and a box for the old baby monitor, which is actually Luke's sister's. So I do need to get that back to her because now we've got a new one. And a load of these puppet things you can see me shoving in there as well. These are things that I don't want to get rid of, but the girls aren't quite old enough to have these wooden puppets yet. They were the boys when they were younger and they've kind of grown out of them. But they're all really cute Disney ones. There's Pinocchio and Dumbo and Woody, and so I want to keep them, but they're just wasted on all the kids at the minute. The boys too old, the girls too young. So I'm just hoovering this side of the room before putting the ball pit back. And I'm getting all the toys back onto the shelves, and they've took out all the pieces of puzzle, so I just sit there for about 20 minutes putting all the pieces back on the puzzles. There's one just off camera you can just kind of see the corner of, and then they've got the 3 there. Are Bo coming for a kiss, bless him. When it was just putting toys back on the shelves, it was really super quick and easy to tidy up, but now I have all these little puzzle pieces to do, so it's a little bit tedious. But oh, Kean noticed that I was filming, so he quickly ran in here. You can see him poking his head around talking to me. At least doing all these puzzles to keep my brain sharp. So There we go. There's some clothes that of Winters that I'm getting rid of, but I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it back in the cupboard for now. Putting a few more bits on the puzzles that I found. Putting some shoes away that are too small for the girls now. It's so sad that they're growing out of things. Excuse me. Giving the floor a nice hoover. And just folding all the sheets and the blankets ready for them to go to bed that evening. Putting the rug back down on the floor. And that is their room tidy until the morning. And they get everything off the shelves again. I do like to just get it tidied though, because it just clears my brain fog when the house is tidied. So this is the homeschool area of Beau's room. I didn't tidy all of Beau's room because that side is where he was playing on his PlayStation and he had his VR out and all his wires. So I just left him be, but I thought I'm at least going to go in and tidy the homeschool area while I was upstairs because I was just in the mood to get things done. Excuse the stuff that's poking out from under the desk. That is all stuff to get rid of, like baby stuff. There's a baby bath and all that, but the house is so small, we don't have any storage, we don't have a garage out, so just storing it under the homeschool desk for now. But it is very annoying. I don't like having stuff in just random places, but it is what it is, and that is where it is right now. So popping stuff into all the different like cubby holes, putting stuff away where it's supposed to go, putting our Rosmo away, the pencils, the pens. Clearing off the whiteboard. Keaton's drawn some of his drawings on it, but need it nice and clear for lessons. I usually just go in with the whiteboard eraser, but while I was doing a deep clean, I thought I'd use a baby wipe, get it all properly clean. Clean, eh? Trying to find a place to put this. This is like craft paper, Disney craft paper. It just went there. And just giving that, look at how much dust you can see. That was just so dusty. That is the kind of material that like it's like kind of like glass but not glass, and dust just literally just shows up on it so bad. Those drawers are absolutely broke. I was going to say anything to it then. His drawers are completely broken. That middle drawer is sitting on the bottom drawer and you have to completely like lift them both out to get into them, so they need to go in the trash. Cut off Keaton's Lego. Oh, I think I'm just showing you around the homeschool area. It's not looking its best at the minute at all, with those boxes underneath and the drawers broke, but it is what it is. I'm just doing the last minute things to the room before popping the desk back. You can see the wires there. He's just on his VR on the other side of the room waiting for me to get out so he can carry on playing. That is all the trash from the bathroom, the girls' room and Beau's room. And then I'm just going to hoover up in the hallway. This is where the hoover started to die. The filter started to go. I'm not sure why. So I did take the hoover. I did take the filter off the hoover to give that a wash. And I wasn't able to hoover the rest of the house because the filter decided to go. You can see the light flashing. It was very annoying. If you've got one of these, when the filter goes, it kind of like stops. So I am taking the cardboard out now. And the trash to the bin. Then I'm going to move Luke's shoes because Luke just leaves everything in the hallway, and my hairdryer because I dried my hair, although it was completely pointless because I ended up shoving it up in a bun anyway. Oh yes, I'm pumping right now. I've got my wearable pump on. That's why I've got a big nursing bra on, so please excuse that, but I thought I'm not stopping tidying. I don't know why the camera just moved then. Is there a ghost? Crikey, I wasn't there, you saw I was in the kitchen. So I'm going to move all the stuff off of the glass table so that I can give that a nice wipe down. The dust just settles on this as well, like absolutely like nobody's business. And popping all the stuff back. I didn't really go in and give all of that a dust, just didn't really need it this time, but oh, somebody is moving Luke's work jacket because he'd obviously just hang it in the hallway, but it just makes the hallway's just really small and pokey, and when he puts that there it just makes it even smaller, and when he puts his shoes there, and if you look at before a minute ago and then look at the after, like just moving the shoes and the coach makes it seem so much bigger an area. So we are now in the kitchen, the famous kitchen where we're always constantly cleaning because it's always a mess. And that's me cleaning the filter, so I'm just leaving the filter there to dry now. Taking out the milkman order, giving him back his glass bottles. I'm still pumping at this point. There's some reusable nappies that I did just have to give a wipe down in the sink because the nappy liners did not catch all of the number 2, if you know what I'm saying, so I didn't want to put it straight into the washing machine with some dirt on it, so I gave it a rinse off in the sink, so just putting them back in the bag with all the other dirty nappies. Giving the laundry a nice sort out, a fold. I say it in every video, but I absolutely hate the laundry because we don't have like a utility room. It just takes up so much room on the sides. This is kind of like one of the jobs that I have to do. I have to just get done every day because it takes up like half of the kitchen otherwise. We're just sorting it into piles of the girls, the boys, ours, towels, etc. And you can see the reusable nappies that I've already sorted in the background. They are clean ones, they are not the ones that you just saw. Did not get them washed that fast. I really wish I could fold this fast, guys. Can you imagine? It'd just be so much quicker, wouldn't it? You wouldn't mind tidying if you only spent this long on it, would you? Full house clean in 20 minutes. I wish. I do like to film it though because it just gives me that little bit of motivation to get it done, because I know that I'm doing it for you guys. I know that I'm making a video, making content, and it's going to help motivate you guys. It motivates me. We can clean together, can't we? Putting all the laundry away, all the piles. The camera's not really in the best angle there, but that is what I'm doing. You can see the vinegar out on the sink there from when I was descaling earlier. I'm sorry about all these coughs and sniffles. Here we go, finally putting it away. And now I'm giving the sides a nice disinfect, clean it all down. Can't you believe how dull it's getting this recently? Like when I look at these videos compared to like the ones that I was doing in summer, they were so light, so airy. Now it's just so like dull. I've got all the lights on. You can see it's daytime outside, but it's just so like gloomy and dull, isn't it? So once I've wiped the sides down, I go in and start cleaning up the spots on the cabinets, like where there's stuff that's spilled, and I can just see like fingerprints and just grime going in and getting all of them. Cleaning away the girls' breakfast. Start by giving the table a nice wipe down, get all the crumbs on the floor before sweeping up. I like to move this chair out of the way, it just makes it easier to get in there with the sweeping brush. I cannot wait to have a bigger house, guys. It's just so pokey. And getting in all these nooks and crannies trying to clean up. Oh, and we are out of focus, but I am mopping right now. Sorry about being out of focus. You just have to take my word for what I'm doing. Putting the chairs back. There we go. And then I give the baby high chair a nice clean down. Unloading the dishwasher for the millionth time, because I have to do it like 3 times a day some days. Oh, here's Bobo, came to join me. Sorry that he's got any top on, he's going for a phase where he's just only ever in shorts. Not sure what he was doing then. And reloading the dishwasher. So the last thing that we're going to do in this video together is pop away the stuff off the draining board, all these kids' bottles, and then we're going to go ahead and clean down the sink. Oh no, firstly we're going to wash the things that I didn't wash in the dishwasher. I can't fit my bottle in the dishwasher for some reason, it's too tall. It doesn't close with it and doesn't fit. And we're going to go and clean all the sink. Use my little brush that I got from Aldi. I love this little thing. I really want one of them attachments on the end of the tap where you can just like squirt it around like a hose. Like I see all the other YouTubers using. I don't know where I could get one. Should go on Amazon really, shouldn't I? Have a look. Instead of using my handy dandy jug. So I'm pretty sure this is where I leave it. I didn't do a zoomed out video. I don't know why. I normally would show you the end product, but here you go guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.